Hi, my name is Johanna Thomas, and I'm going to be reading an excerpt from President Barack Obama's Victory Day speech, spoken on November 4, 2008. This election had many firsts, and many stories that will be told for generations. But one thing that's on my mind tonight is about a woman who cast her ballot in Atlanta. She's a lot like the millions of others who stood in line to make their voice heard in this election. Except for one thing. Ann Nixon Cooper is 106 years old. She was born just a generation past slavery, a time when there were no cars on the road and no planes in the sky, when someone like her couldn't vote for two reasons: because she was a woman and because of the color of her skin. And tonight I think about all she's seen throughout her century in America: the heartache and the hope, the struggle and the progress. The times we were told that we can't, and the people who pressed on with that American creed: yes, we can. At a time when women's voices were silenced and their hopes dismissed, she lived to see them stand up and speak out and reach for the ballot. Yes, we can. When there was despair in the Dust Bowl and depression across the land, she saw a nation conquer fear itself with a new deal, new jobs, and a new sense of common purpose. Yes, we can. When the bombs fell on our harbor and tyranny threatened the world, she was there to witness a generation rise to greatness and democracy was saved. Yes, we can. She was there for the buses in Montgomery, the hoses in Birmingham, a bridge in Selma, and a preacher from Atlanta who told people that we shall overcome. Yes, we can. A man touched down on the moon. A wall came down in Berlin. A world was connected by our own science and imagination. And this year, and in this election, she touched her finger to a screen and cast her vote. Because after 106 years in America, through the best of times and the darkest of hours, she knows how America can change. Yes, we can. America, we have come so far. We have seen so much, but there is so much more to do. So tonight, let us ask ourselves, if our children should live to see the next century, if my daughters should be so lucky to live as long as Ann Nixon Cooper, what change will they see? What progress will we have made? This is our chance to answer that call. This is our moment. This is our time to put our people back to work and open the doors of opportunity for our kids, to restore prosperity and promote the cause of peace, to reclaim the American dream and reaffirm the fundamental truth that out of many, we are one. That while we breathe, we hope. And we were met with cynicism and doubt, and those who tell us we can't, we will respond with that timeless creed that sums up the spirit of a people. Yes, we can. I believe that Barack Obama is really trying to spread a message of unity throughout this entire speech. I believe that America is America the Great, and I believe he wanted to be a voice for the people, by the people. I love how he takes his own humbleness from where he started, and now is in a presidential candidate and now the president at this time, and in showing us that as Americans, we have been through it and we have overcome through our spirit of unity. I love that he talks about all the things that we've overcome as he looks at the challenges that we're going to face going forward. I love the fact that he talks about change and he equates it to how big of a change it was that America came together to take a person who previously would have been disqualified from running in a candidacy because of their race or because of slavery back in the day. And I think that it's so beautiful to see where we've come. I also think that he really takes a sense of democracy and nationalism and tries to bring it back to the people. He talks about how it's not just about politics. And though as a country we are divided on many areas, including red or blue, or maybe racial segregation and things like that, he talks about the fact that we can be united and we can hold on to that American creed because yes, we can. He talks about how our voice matters as a people, and I feel that that's essential in democracy. I also love how he just relates to people on their level and really gives you that sense of trust throughout the speech. I believe that his platform was built on change, and I believe through this speech that he was able to articulate the hope that he had for Americans. And that's what he brought forth with us. This speech was an abundance of hope. And with hope, anything is possible. And I believe that's what he was trying to achieve, set the tone as he entered the doors through this next role in his life to lead the American people. With hope, trust, democracy, and strong leadership, letting the people know he was there for them. And no matter what, he was going to be honest with them. And that's why I chose this speech.